I think we should main quest after talking to Miranda. Oh yeah, we were gonna go. To the Citadel and talk to a bunch of different people here, right? I think is the plan. We have like Liara and Kate and a bunch of other people that want to do like make small talk on the Citadel. If I recall correctly. Do all of these take me to a Mass Effect relay? Yeah, looks like it. Mass Effect, for people that haven't seen or played it before, is a futuristic, this is pseudo open world RPG. I guess this constitutes full open world. It's a third person shooter for the combat, and you fight with a small squad of people. You have teammates, and you pick 2 of them to come with you.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
You want to land?
I need a cab to the Presidium.
Navigation is becoming increasingly difficult due to the number of refugee ships in the docking area.
That is at the marketplace. See Caden at the cafe first.
If I was his doctor, I'd pull the plug.
You don't want this guy dead. He could lead us to other suspects.
But you're gonna have time to find them.
Yeah, the smoldering ruins from the previous invasion are certainly ambiance. Is
Surprised this place can still get supplies for a menu like this.
Maybe it's better if we don't ask how. Or where.
I'm glad we're taking the time to do this. I could use a sanity check.
Things have been pretty crazy.
You know, my life flashed in front of my eyes on Mars. And there weren't enough moments like this. With people I care about.
Yeah. I think it's a good time for us to have a heart-to-heart.
Heart-to-heart chat.
What are you drinking?
If you're trying to butter me up, it might take a nice steak sandwich, too.
So?
Shot of whiskey and a good old Canadian lager. Think they have it?
More likely to have Batarian Shard wine.
At my parents' place in Vancouver, drank more than a few beers on their balcony, looking over English Bay. Yeah. Beautiful view. You know what, though? I feel good about our chances.
Yeah?
Yeah. Lets me sleep better at night.
You not sleeping, Caden?
Maybe a little restless. Look, we didn't come here to talk about work.
Here's to that.
Let me tell you something that I've been thinking about.
Okay.
I'm not the kind of guy who's the life of the party, who has a lot of friends.
Really?
No, it's true. I mean, some people even find my, integrity annoying.
Yes, his integrity.
Really?
No, seriously, Okay, fine. Well, now you're messing with me. Okay, look. I just want you to know that I consider you a friend. Okay? A good one. Damn, this is way less awkward in my mind. Mostly, I guess I just wanted you to know that I admire you as a commander, and I value your friendship.
You're my brother, Caden.
I'm glad to be part of the crew.
What'd you call it? Sanity check?
Sanity check.
Not integrity. It's not your integrity, Caden. You just don't have a lot of personality.
Her name is Tasha Poray. Of course. P-O-R.
There's our big blue girlfriend.
You sure you don't want to do something a little more exciting?
I love this part of the Presidium. It reminds me of where I grew up.
Where's that?
Armali, back on Thessia. My mother and I lived beside a park. I spent hours there.
Doing what?
Reading, exploring, getting in trouble digging for ruins in the grass.
You're kidding.
I was very young.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cute.
No one else thought it was funny. Oh, the lecture my mother gave me. But she did buy me my first history book the next day. I miss her, Shepard.
What was she like?
She was confident and kind. She loved to wear yellow. I thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world.
You'll be okay, Liara.
Maybe you're right. Thank you, Shepard. I feel better.
Sorry we had to kill your mom.
Time together like this. Just friends.
Friends doesn't cut it for me anymore, Liara.
Wow, that sounds serious.
I am serious. Whatever happens, I'd like to spend my life with you.
She's the blue waifu this
Then
game,
you're
chat.
extremely lucky that I feel that way too.
I know.
The old I feel that way too, but says I'm glad we're friends just before it. I'm really glad I don't have to date in real life, chat. That sounds miserable. It's much easier in a video game. You just get to pick between the two lines and then pick the obviously correct one. Chrissy and I have been together 12 years now? 12 years. Your romance is locked in and you can't romance anyone else no matter your choices. Oh, really? The game doesn't let you sleep around in this one? Because you could totally sleep around in the second one, right? Oh, Edie and Joker are in the bar again. Oh, we should stop by and see Arya here too. Jacob is in. We should stop and see Jacob as well.
So did you tell the refugee camp who Gork really is?
Oh, where's Miranda? She wasn't listed on here, was she? The key to a daughter's heart is murdering her crazy mother. Well, maybe not quite.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. 1 moment, please.
Oh, she was in the comments right there?
Now arriving at ward
Okay,
level.
we'll drop back there in a second.
Anyhow, enough about my arm. Let's find the gang and celebrate while I'm still here. Where's your partner?
Why is Arya still here after the Omega DLC? Feels weird.
It seems the galaxy can't keep us apart. Since we took back Omega, I've been consolidating my resources for the war.
Oh, okay, there you go.
It's a little easier to coordinate from here. So unfortunately, I'll be slumming it on the Citadel for the time being. The Blue Suns, Blood Pack, and Eclipse are in my pocket. I'll send them to war when you're ready for them. Is there anything on your mind?
How's the rebuilding going on Omega?
People understand the first order of business is shoring up defenses. No one wants another invasion. So they're enduring valiantly, not that they have a choice. Once again, I am Omega.
We'll talk later.
I'm sure.
Alright, let's see how Joker and his robot girlfriend are doing. Oh, they're down here.
Hey, Commander. I was just about to get us another round.
So, looks like you two are having fun.
Yes. Joker has been smiling and laughing at a significantly higher rate since he and I agreed upon a relationship. I mean, he is happier.
It seemed like you two might make a good match.
I was not so certain. When I first presented this body to Jeff, he seemed aloof.
Really? What did Joker say?
He said I didn't have to conform to some feminine ideal in order to impress him. I then called him on his bullshit, and we then proceeded to talk normally. After your encouragement, his attitude exhibited signs of change. He said he was reluctant, but you convinced him to go for it.
I might have helped a little.
I see. Thank you for your support, Shepard. This is proving to be an illuminating experience.
This game is really just a dating sim with some shooting in between, isn't it, chat? You did VidCom with Miranda from the Terminal Inspector's office. Okay.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
Oh, do we have a new human ambassador? After what's his name got?
Arriving at Presidium Embassy.
You have to put guns in the dating sim to market it to boys. Sad but true.
Look, I filled out all the forms you requested and jumped through every hoop. I don't even know where Nyota is, and I'm gonna be deployed soon, too. Everyone's been called back to active duty since Earth was attacked.
I understand, but
I can't leave my daughter here alone. I need to send her back to Thessia, to her family.
these things are very complicated. They usually take a very long time. It's even worse with everything.
How's Bailey doing?
So many pieces to put back together since the Cerberus attack. We're reeling from the implications. Udina in league with Cerberus trying to murder the Council. These are dark days for all of us.
All that time you were working for Udina, did you ever suspect?
Always rubbed me a little wrong. Still, that traitorous bastard upped me. Probably made me for an idiot. I guess I proved him right.
He's dead, and you're still here, Bailey.
Thanks to you. If you hadn't shown up, Udina and Cerberus would be dancing on my grave.
It's not wrong.
Thought you'd be in the hospital.
If I'm breathing, I'm working. Probably the worst I've ever been hurt. Fitting, I guess, given the state of the galaxy. But if Cerberus thinks a few slugs is gonna keep me out of action, they've got another thing coming.
No time for rest. Good luck, Bailey.
Yeah, you too, Shepard.
Vector level access code, it's possible to bypass standard protocols and track that. We can authorize some of these. CSEC has requested a number of surveillance warrants to attempt to find evidence that would incriminate Cerberus, informants in the Citadels. Officers have tapped surveillance feed but do not have legal access to private security feeds. Well, is requested for a civilian militia to defend the Citadel. CSEC officers believe the militia would benefit the readiness and improve morale, but they lacked funds and clearance for the program. Normally allocated for executive bonuses. Yeah, fuck the executives. Authorize that one. Authorize the medical supplies. I'm not going to authorize the surveillance, chat.
Good to see you're all right, Shepard.
Miranda, what's going on?
Couldn't meet in person. The Citadel is too dangerous right now. I heard about the attempted coup.
Yeah. With Kai Lang's help, Udina nearly seized control.
Kai Lang? That slippery bastard's still alive?
He's alive, and right in the middle of all this.
That complicates things. I'll be on my guard. Look, I don't have much time, but I learned what happened to my sister.
Where is she?
I don't know that yet, but my father was definitely responsible. If he's done anything to her, I'll kill him.
Miranda.
Shepard, listen. I'm being hunted by Cerberus assassins. A lot of them. I need to stay out of sight.
What? Why?
I heard a rumor, maybe more, that my father is working on something for the Elusive Man. Something big.
Why would your father be working with the Elusive Man? Especially now.
My father is ruthless about preserving his legacy.
Legacy?
He has an obsession with making his mark in history, ensuring his dynasty lasts forever.
And you think the Elusive Man made him an offer?
Exactly.
Whatever's going on with your father can't be good. We have to figure this out.
I agree, but I need to do this myself. It's time I stopped running from him.
You're sure?
Yes. I can't think straight until I know Ori is safe.
Be careful.
I can't promise that, Shepard. Could you?
No. I couldn't.
Widow's the super gun. The Widow's the super gun from number 2, right? Do we blow our load and buy the Black Widow, chat? It's most of my dollar dues. That one there. Oh, it's slightly less powerful, but has a 3-round magazine. Interesting.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
Wonder how it compares
One
to...
moment, please.
Oh, I don't know which one I just picked. Oh.
Now arriving at Puerta Memorial Hospital.
Sometimes lucky.
Hey, Shepard. I'm glad to see you. I know things are crazy right now.
Exactly. So you have to take the moments when you can. So what's going on with you? You still like what you're doing?
Things are good. I'm good.
Still not tempted to come back to the Normandy?
Always tempted, Shepard. But no.
So, you working on the Crucible?
Don't get me wrong. I'm smart, but not that smart. Hackett keeps me busy, though.
How's he doing?
Holding up. If they make old guys any tougher than that, I'd like to see it.
I'm glad we had time to talk.
Me too. Gotta take the moments when you can. So true. And Shepard, thanks again for getting my people out alive.
Did he just make a statement and then respond to himself?
You too, Shepard. I'm thinking about you out there. Stay safe.
James is in the docks, along with Nurse.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
He's gonna be a dad.
Now arriving at
Sounds
Docking
terrifying
Bay
in the time of the
24,
Reapers.
Emergency civilian housing.
Bow. Aloon's doing some heavy lobbying for the Hanar to support the war effort.
So he's clearly not indoctrinated. Who's opposing him?
An unnamed Hanar recently posted here from Khajiit. I'll check transit records for incoming Hanar.
It all comes down to the war, and you trying to pull everyone into it.
Would you rather the Reapers win?
I'd rather spend whatever time I have left with KG.
KG wouldn't want you to spend all your time plugged into that thing.
Well, he shouldn't have died then.
To be fair, Beetle, we made the decision to have another child before there was a pandemic.
These refugees have been through. Can't you let me in?
No.
I only need a couple of hours of footage.
You're not.
Wait, aren't you Commander Shepard? Solik Vast, documentary maker. Please, maybe you can help. I'm trying to document the stories of the refugees coming to the Citadel. Their loss, their sacrifices, their moments of bravery.
Something holding you back?
CSEC won't allow me on the docks. They say I'd be disruptive. But you could catch a few quick shots for me.
I don't really have time for this.
Please. If you change your mind, just snap a few quick photographs with your Omni tool in the refugee area. I promise it will be worthwhile, Commander.
James is in section 7 right here.
I can't really use that. Could you try again, please?
Look at that. I tried to press the button and he told us to bugger off, basically.
Pressure's okay. No infection so far.
Can I talk to him?
Only if it's important, Commander. He's hurt bad. Take down the sedative a bit, but hurry. I peg his survival at 50-50.
James?
Commander, what brings you down here?
I was about to ask you that.
Well, after our little chat, I made up my mind. I'm gonna join the N7 program.
And you're celebrating by getting a tattoo?
Sort of. See, there's no official channels to go through right now. So, I guess this is my way of making it official. Technically, I'm just an N7 recruit, but, you know, I figure with you as my training officer, how could I fail? Right?
Well, they wouldn't ask you if they didn't think you could handle it.
Here's hoping.
But the real work starts now.
Uh-huh. I know it seems like I don't take things seriously, but when I commit to something, I fully commit.
Clearly.
Hey, I won't let you down.
The only person you need to prove yourself to is the one standing in the mirror every morning.
Good point.
You know, that's gonna sting for a few days. You gonna be ready for duty?
Well, I'm not looking forward to slapping my armor back on, but I'm always ready.
Glad to hear it.
Careful.
What a wimp. Alright, what quest are we doing? We did all our schmoozing. There's a priority in here somewhere. Paris Vale. The Quarian fleet offers both technical specialists and support ships to assist the Crucible, meet the Quarian admirals, and obtain their help with the war efforts. More schmoozing.
Yes, that's just what this documentary needs.
Alright, I got him a photo, chat. Bolus ambassador for Katsumi. Where's that one at? The Presidium emissaries? Sure. We're here. Let's do that. I like Katsumi from the first one.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
Wait, do I need to go to the Commons for that, or... Ambassador at the Presidium Embassy. Is the emissaries in the Commons, or is that the Citadel embassies?
Please select a destination.
That's kind of confusing that there. This is the Commons.
1 moment, please.
It's weird that it lists one as the Commons and the other as the Citadel when they're both part of the Citadel.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Krogan leader Erdnot Rex stated that his...
I hoped you'd come. I won't remain here much longer.
Oh, it's Samara.
What are you doing on the Citadel, Samara?
I suppose I came to say goodbye. Falair is safe, and Rila is at rest. I felt the need to speak to you before heading to battle. I want you to know there is no one else I'd rather see leading us in our last hours.
We are Space Jesus, Chet.
We'll make the galaxy proud. The largest fleet in history is already on our side.
It is impressive. Most would have deemed such an alliance impossible. But Shepard, be sure to assess your force's strengths and weaknesses before setting out.
Good luck out there, Samara.
You as well. I don't know if you believe in such things, but Goddess go with you, Shepard. We'll both be tested in fire soon enough.
Reaper forces continue their assault on Sari's
Perhaps you could send the girl to your side of the family.
Are you kidding? My family disowned me when I married Nyota. They'd be happy to see that.
Talk to the guard where? Oh, by the office suite, probably.
After obtaining a cure to the genophage, Krogan leaders have announced an alliance with the Turian military against the Reapers.
Was the Volus ambassador here earlier?
Yes, he was, Commander.
I need in. Spectre business.
I'll unlock the office when you're ready.
You've never been this uncooperative with us before, Ambassador.
That's because you were actually doing some good in the galaxy before.
Has that changed? How many colonies would be gone if we hadn't taken action against the Collectors?
Too many. But fighting the Alliance...
must continue in order to end the war. We understand it took a lot for you to reach out to Cerberus, Ambassador Korlak. We ask that you trust us a little longer.
You people are monsters!
Ambassador, please.
Hundreds dead. Udina betraying the Council. I should have cut ties with you ages ago.
And what will that accomplish now? The risks you took by passing information to Cerberus. It's left you in an interesting position.
Well, they're gonna blackmail him now.
Never contact, we can't protect you from the consequences.
I have no time for this.
We'll speak again. Have a good day, Ambassador Korlak.
The Turians think I'm still working for Cerberus. They've put a price on my head. I can't go to C-Sec, but Cerberus has plans. An entire Turian colony rests on my life. If anyone finds this, I hid a tracking receiver in the office suite beside the human embassies. What are you...
Damn, Cerberus has them everywhere nowadays.
You gonna go on about them all night?
Just get the car up here quick. Little bastard's even heavier than he looks.
Zaid?
He said he hit it. That's the tracking device?
long till we killed Korlak?
Once the credits go through, was beginning to think you weren't interested in the money.
I'm not. Because Korlak worked for Cerberus? What'd they do to you? None of your goddamn business. He waking up?
This is Commander Shepard. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you.
Tell me where you are.
We're still near the Presidium. C-Sec will check Selkish arms when they realize I'm missing.
They won't give a damn when they realize you sold them out to Cerberus.
Wait. Cerberus is planning to attack a colony that...
Stay calm. Help's coming.
Now arriving at Presidium.
Zaid used to work for Cerberus. Ask him why he's here.
Why go after your old employer, Zaid? Now you know my name all of a sudden.
Good question.
He's in intensive care?
Is it the same apartment as last time? No, it's a different one.
Damn, wrong door. He needs you alive to stop Cerberus.
Cerberus is after a Turian colony. Kill me, and they get it.
Drop my name.
Shepard's investigating. He's a recent acquaintance.
How recent?
Very.
Shit. Alright, I'm listening.
Been a while, Zaid.
Shepard. Glad I wasn't just making an ass of myself over a hunch. Undisciplined bastards. This is what I get for signing up at the last minute.
Where's Korlak?
I'm here, Commander. You saved my life. I almost died because the Turians thought I was still with Cerberus.
It's real bad, Vorsmith.
You should have gone to C-Sec if your life was in danger.
And be thrown into prison? No. The things they would do to me after the damage I caused.
What intel did you give Cerberus on this colony?
Information on a Turian planet's defense system. They'll strike soon. But if I tell you which planet they're attacking, Cerberus will know I turned traitor.
Turned? You already betrayed your own people.
We saved your life. Tell us what planet you put in danger.
I can offer a bargain. The Volus bombing fleet. In tactical terms, it's worth far more than a colony.
Or you could give us both.
You can warn the Turians there'll be an attack, Commander. That should be general enough to ward off suspicion.
Yeah, I think they should have expected this backlash. I think calling alchemy not magic is very silly, Pseudonym. Magic has always been a game that has lots of games within it. Whether it's limited, standard, modern, legacy, historic, and now alchemy. All these different formats are the core of what's made Magic magic for so long. Hey, thanks for the 2 years, Blad. Welcome back. Appreciate the support.
You tried to do the right thing before. It failed because you trusted the wrong people. Now here's your chance to make up for it. You're giving us Volus support, and you're going to help us make Cerberus pay for using you.
I can't.
You can.
Waste of everyone's time trying to appeal to a Volus's better nature, Shepard.
Aphis. The colony's name is Aphis. Cerberus wants its shipyards.
And the bombing fleet?
Yes, it's yours, Commander. I'll speak with Citadel Security about this incident. You have my thanks.
Took him long enough to spit that out.
Zaid, what are you doing here?
Later. C-Sec's on their way. Won't be too pleased with the mess we left them.
Catch up with me at the docks if you like.
If he's a terrorist, he ought to be locked up.
You should be shot. Gorex wanted for 6 bodies.
Not that I have strong feelings about Saeed.
Please select a destination.
Does it further... Is there a quest about it, or are we just BSing with him? Just BS? Yeah, I don't really care for him as a character. He was a dick. I'd head back to the Normandy.
Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
That's true. He gives you a war asset if you talk to him. Fine.
One moment, please.
Fine. We do need him for the war, even if he's a dick chip.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24. Emergency civilian housing.
Just because he's a dick doesn't mean he's not useful.
What the hell are you looking at?
Nothing.
Wondered if you'd show up, Shepard. Figured you'd be too busy recruiting goddamn armies for this war you're in charge of.
I could always use more help.
I'll bet. I've seen footage of what happened on Earth. Tell you what, I'll see if some old contacts of mine are still around. Can't promise you anything, but if enough of them are still breathing, I can lend a hand.
Appreciate it, dude.
Spectre status recognized. Please, one moment, please.
Alright. Time to main storyline ship.
Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
Do we get to see Tali with the Quarians?
Have you
She was-
discovered a way to run
she was a
access
Quarian, right?
without an ESO core, Private Talavi?
No, ma'am.
Then consider this a serious assignment. Intel's expecting a Cerberus raid.
I mix up some of the race names sometimes. There's a lot of them.
Commander Shepard, a pleasure to see you again, though I wish it were under better circumstances.
I'd hoped for your support in the fight against the Reapers. What's going on?
17 days ago, with precision strikes on 4 Geth systems, the Quarians initiated the war to retake our homeworld.
Which was a clear violation of our agreement with the Council to avoid provoking the Geth.
A treaty violation is nothing compared to recovering our homeworld and advanced AI technology.
You're throwing yourselves at the Geth? Again?
And this time, we may have destroyed our people for good.
We'd driven the Geth back to the home system when this signal began broadcasting to all Geth ships.
The Reapers.
Under Reaper control, the Geth are significantly more effective. Our fleet is pinned in the home system. If we're going to win,
Win? You insisted on involving the civilian ships, Admiral Gerrel. We need to retreat or we'll lose the live ships.
Where's the signal coming from?
Here. A Geth dreadnought. It can outgun anything we've got, and it's heavily defended.
The Normandy stealth drive can get us in undetected. I could board, then disable the Reaper command signal.
Yes, cutting off the signal should throw the Geth into complete disarray.
And while they're confused, you get to a mass relay and retreat.
Good. Our civilian ships have seen too much fighting already. Are you certain you can disable the signal?
We'll get you out of there safely, Admiral.
Our newest admiral has also volunteered to offer technical expertise.
Talizora Vast Normandy, reporting for duty.
Glad you could make it, Tally. Admirals, I'll ready a team to hit that dreadnought.
Thank you, Commander.
Admiral?
It's mostly a formality. I'm an expert on the Geth.
That you are.
I'm glad you're here.
If I'd known it was this bad, I would have come sooner.
You've had your own troubles. I'm sorry about Earth. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy. If you can help us, we'll hit the Reapers with everything we've got. Or however much is left from this stupid war.
I thought you'd support the invasion.
No. After talking to Legion, I thought maybe there was a chance for peace.
So why help them?
I'm an admiral. People look to me for guidance. Public disagreement would divide the fleet.
I'll get your people out of here safely, Tally.
Thanks, Shepard. And just so you know, I need to keep things strictly business in front of the admirals. If you'd like to catch up, let's talk somewhere private.
Sure thing.
I'm ready to hit that dreadnought whenever you are.
Let's do it. Bit of romance, Tally. You get to see her face there. No, we have a blue waifu in this game, Gengar. And romancing Tally requires not being with Liara. And that's obviously a mistake. Oh gosh, look at the weight on that. Worth? I think it's worth. Mods will have a weight reducing mod? Doesn't look like it. I want damage or one more shot. Oh, this also hits damage. That's fine. I'm gonna take that one. Happy with the Maddock. Their numbers bigger.
We're approaching the Quarian home system. ETA to Rannoch, 5 minutes.
What have you got from the comm buoys?
Pretty much a big old shitstorm, Commander.
I have detected several hundred unique ship signatures engaged in active combat.
Yeah, like I said.
Take us in, Joker.
Stealth drive engaged. Only way they'll detect us is if you all start singing the Russian national anthem.
That's quite the song selection to bring up. If you romance Liara and MB1 and Tally and MB2, they have fun conversations on this mission together, I bet. I feel like that's just asking for trouble if you did that and then brought them both with.
My cyber warfare suite has accessed their docking protocols.
It's a reference to Hunt for Red October. Okay. That's an old movie, I'm guessing.
All right. Once we're aboard, we find whatever's broadcasting the Reaper signal and shut it down. Tally's our expert on Geth software. She'll be handling hacking and security.
We couldn't ask for a better expert.
Thanks, Shadow Broker. Ready to infiltrate the Dreadnought?
Indeed.
Shepard, there's a problem. All tubes except one are physically secured. I see the free one. It's pretty torn up, though.
Too risky for the whole team. I'll secure the docking area. Everyone else can follow me over.
Roger that, Commander. We'll just stay here. You know, quietly.
Hang tight. It'll just be a minute. No wonder the Quarians were having trouble. That ship is enormous.
It is 30% larger than an Alliance Dreadnought.
In this game, Hunt for Red October would be 200 years old, so it'd be like one of us making a 17th century opera reference. That seems like the type of thing Joker would do.
How are you doing, Shepard?
The lack of gravity is a little disorienting.
The Dreadnought has artificial gravity. You should be okay once you're on board.
Until then, I'll make do with mag boots.
Hey, take your time, Commander. We're fine until they, look out a window.
Geth don't use windows, remember? Structural weakness.
Like the Geth are just sitting there saying, those organics would never try the no windows thing twice.
It's their equivalent to Shakespeare, that's fair. What a convenient time for that to break away, chat.
Looks like the rest of the team isn't using the docking tube.
So I'm guessing you'd rather not solo the Dreadnought.
Not if I can help it. Ask Tally to get on the Dreadnought schematics. If she can point me at another docking tube, I'll override the controls and let the boarding party on.
It's not Shakespeare to you, maybe it's Shakespeare to people 200 years from now, Beetle. Isn't Shakespeare yet.
I found another airlock. I think we're good to go.
Great. If you override the controls, we'll be right there.
Got it. You're clear to board.
Are you alright, Shepard?
Were you worried about me?
Here, let me see if I can get this open. In the meantime, take a look at this. There, it's open. We're clear to go.
Looks impressive.
It's Admiral Zen's design. It transmits an energy pulse on contact.
So where are we headed?
We're looking for an operations center. I can disable the Reaper command signal from there.
Where's the closest one?
Past their defense network and through a sensor cluster. Oh, vents. Always the vents.
You did fine at the collector base.
I got set on fire!
Interesting. Their anti-fighter lasers use ultraviolet frequencies. Most ships use infrared.
Expensive. Bet it gives them an edge in close combat, though.
When the fleet rushed the Dreadnought, those lasers carved right through our ships.
Come on, let's get to the op center before they lose more.
Watch out! Get incoming!
The Geth's supposed to be our friends, chat. We saved them in number 2. Two people just get along.
The reinforcements are here!
I don't hear an alarm.
They're back. They sent alerts to every unit on this ship. We need to get to the operations center before they box us in.
Think I found that home.
Not dropping any bullets, chat. Oh, these ones are under Reaper control. Okay.
They're throwing their lives away.
Network intelligence. As we kill them, their attacks become more aggressive.
Disable their shields.
Just don't give them a chance to recharge.
Watch out, Liara. Alright. One of them dropped some bullets. Oh! I was like, what's that on the ground? Got it. Alright. Now you know, chat. Now knowing is half the battle. This for D&D, we call you a manual trap finder. Yep. So that's why we have our shields maxed out.
The signal's hitting all Geth processes. The Reapers have them completely under control.
I transmitted what data we had to a few code breakers. I haven't heard anything back. Sensor data. Can you tell how the Quarian ships are doing?
We're taking heavy losses. The Geth have a planetary defense cannon. It's ripping through our fleet.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
Just make their sacrifice worthwhile.
Why do we need to find the operations center? Wouldn't any access console do?
No. Anything we do here, the Geth could counter. Too many fault checks and redundancy levels for what we need to do.
The Dreadnougght Operations Center is just ahead.
Good. Let's get the Reaper signal and get the fleet out of here.
The hunters are moving in.
The hunter is down! Careful, there are still hunters close.
That's the last of them. Let's see if that console is operational. Damn it! They've locked down the Reaper signal. We can't shut it down from here in the operations center.
Or stop.
There! The Reaper signal's coming from the drive core.
So if we get there, we shut it down?
Right, but how do we get there? The Geth have sealed emergency bulkheads to block us off. We need a route to the drive core that can't be blocked. A path that runs the length of the ship.
What about the main battery? It runs right by the drive core.
That could work.
But?
The Geth still have us locked in here. We need to get these doors open. They've locked high-level processes. We need something basic.
Yeah, I should remember to use concussive shot more. That and my grenades I don't use terribly often.
A ship-wide emergency. Like a fire.
What about the heat diffusion system?
Wait, if I faked a thermal warning, it would open all maintenance tubes for emergency venting.
Would that override the lockdown?
Yes. Okay, I've got it primed. But be ready. I'm reading hostile Geth on the other side of the doors.
They're dropping down from the ceiling.
There could be cloaked hunters as well.
Watch out! Another wave!
Let's get to the maintenance shaft before more reinforcements arrive.
Remember to use our grenades, chat. Hey, look, a mine. We're so good at trap finding. Thanks for the follow, Adriana, if you're still here.
This design is almost
Appreciate it.
Quarian, but not quite. It's meant for synthetics, not organics.
Different species have different aesthetic tastes, but I agree. This design is alien. It's amazing to think that the Geth can load their intelligence directly into the ship. They could be all around us.
For all our cybernetic upgrades, I'll never understand integrating that completely into a system.
Shouldn't be too much farther to the main battery. I'm surprised they'd send you on this mission, Tali.
Even admirals are expected to serve. I'm better at hacking than I am ordering ships around.
We are inside the Geth. We have penetrated them, chat. Hopefully Liara doesn't mind that we're penetrating the Geth.
Damn it. Priority message. A planetary defense cannon just took down Admiral Chorus's ship.
Survivors?
They got to escape pods, and they've got Admiral Ron trying to establish a secure link.
Put her through.
Shepard, this is Ron. The heavy fleet is collapsing. I don't know how much longer we can hold out.
We'll have the Reaper signal deactivated shortly, Admiral.
That's true. We are here together. Are the Geth not our friends? Some Geth are our friends. These Geth are not. These are Reaper controlled Geth.
Watch the shockwaves! That's a big gun!
We should be okay if we stay in cover. More incoming. I think they figured out what we're doing.
We need to shut it
They're
down!
overhead as well. There should be a maintenance block near the battery itself.
Excuse me! Come on, Liara. It's like the rocket guy's just standing in front of him.
Good. They've stopped firing.
We're safe as long as the maintenance lock is in place. Let's move.
The lock.
Come on, let's get out of here.
That was close. Watch your shield. Stick to cover.
Convenient that whatever their gun is doesn't hurt them. You have level up points, but not tally. I spent them at the start of the mission. We like your butt, Liara, just not in the sniper scope. Please move out of the field of vision. I should try and buy the weight reducing mod next time we're at the Citadel. You can buy stuff there that you've missed, right? Because my power recharging so much slower is a little annoying compared to the other sniper rifle we had. Are you buying cargo on the Normandy? Okay.
Good. Hopefully we're done with elevators. And come on, the drive course shouldn't be far.
Aren't they venting the ship? I mean, we have our spacesuits on, right? Like, Liara has her space mask on, too. So we're A-okay in a vacuum?
That's definitely Reaper tech. But what's...
Shepard, Commander, help us.
Legion.
Shepard, wait. The Geth are being controlled by the Reaper signal.
Right. This thing.
So for all we know, Legion is with them. Maybe it sided with the Reapers voluntarily. Or maybe it's hacked.
Legion helped us fight the Reapers before. There's no way it would have agreed to this.
Your caution is understandable. Once freed, we will submit to any restraints you deem necessary.
I never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you again.
Likewise, Creator Zora.
So what is this thing?
It uses our networking architecture to broadcast the old machine command signal to all Geth simultaneously.
Then getting you out of there will shut off the Reaper signal.
Wait, you cannot simply remove the restraints. We are secured via hardware blocks nearby that shackle our operating protocols. The hardware blocks are on the far side of the room.
Far side of the room, you said?
Yes, deactivation should be simple. The Geth protected them against viral attack, not physical removal.
How'd the Reapers get control of the Geth?
They did not. The Creators attacked. The Geth wished to live. The old machines extended an offer.
So we went to that Geth station and rewrote the heretics for what? Nothing?
No, you successfully rewrote the heretics. The decision to ally with the old machines was difficult. Had the Creators not attacked, it would have been unnecessary.
We'll have you out of there soon. Got it.
Talizora to fleet. The signal is about to go offline.
This is Admiral Hangel. We're in your debt.
Hardware blocks offline. We are free.
Keela!
As a gesture of cooperation, we have disabled the Dreadnought's drive core. All weapons and barriers are offline. Alert! Geth reinforcements incoming!
The Geth fleet is destabilized. The signal is offline. Civilian fleet, prepare to withdraw. The Patrol fleet will cover you once the heavy fleet is in position. Whenever you're ready, Admiral Girl.
There's a combat drone closing.
Check your screens. The Dreadnought is helpless. No barriers, and the main gun is offline. We can remove their flagship if we strike now.
Damn it! This is our chance to withdraw the civilian fleet safely.
What are you talking about? We're still on board.
We can't waste this chance. Heavy fleet on forward. Take out the Dreadnought.
Patrol fleet, hold position.
You do that, the heavy fleet gets wiped out. And if we die, simple retreat won't save you from the Geth response.
Damn you, girl.
Damn it, what are they doing?
Focus on the Geth. We'll worry about the Admirals later.
Sending support on the heavy fleet. Give them a firing lane.
All ships open fire!
Shepard Commander, the Creator fleet is firing upon this vessel. Without barriers, this ship will be destroyed. We must evacuate.
We need to get to the escape pods.
Geth transmit intelligences via remote signal. We do not use escape pods.
Suggestions?
Geth fighters are docked in a portside fighter bay. We can pilot a fighter to safety.
Well.
Shepard to fleet. Hold fire. I repeat, hold fire.
They're not responding.
Damn it.
Shepard Commander, we have taken control of docking protocols.
We'll be right there.
Well. I didn't know Nathan Drake was in space yet.
Commander, we can only launch from the upper level.
Let's go. The door.
Double time, people.
Hurry! We're losing the environmental field.
We'll make it.
Normandy to Shepard, reading a loss of gravity. You okay over there?
Fine. We're leaving in a Geth fighter. Transmitting rendezvous coordinates.
Does the storage compartment have adequate room, Shepard Commander?
We're fine. Go.
Just waggle the wings or something so I know which one is you.
Wiggle the wings or something. What a waste of a ship. They're scavengers, right, the Quarian? You'd think they'd want to take the parts off of it.
They fired on the Dreadnought while you were on board?
They were supposed to pull their fleet out safely. Instead...
I know. Admiral Garrel's been causing trouble along the Turian border for years. But I can understand their desperation. We only lost Earth a few weeks back.
We haven't lost Earth yet.
We need help, Shepard. We need a fleet. And the Quarians have the biggest one out there.
I'll get it, Admiral.
Your unilateral strike endangered us all. I should charge you with treason.
I was within my authority as Admiral of the Heavy Fleet.
And what of Shepard? And Talizora?
They escaped unharmed. Shepard, the mission parameters changed. You're military, you understand that.
I understand that you wasted your chance to withdraw safely.
The Dreadnought was a perfect target.
This is exactly the kind of short-sighted, bloodthirsty behavior I was worried about.
If you could retake Earth with a little friendly fire, you'd do it in a heartbeat.
You're lucky I need your ships, Admiral.
I've got to get back to the Heavy Fleet. Ron, we'll talk later.
Boshtet. You must understand. The Geth inflicted heavy casualties before you disabled the Reaper signal.
You said they have a planetary defense cannon?
Had. Admiral Koris sacrificed his own ship to destroy it. He crash-landed on the home world.
The Normandy can assist with rescue efforts.
Thank you, Commander. I think the worst is over. The Geth no longer possess the programming upgrades they had while enslaved by the Reapers.
Shepard Commander, we are prepared to offer assistance.
What the hell is this?
Wait. Everybody calm down. Its name is Legion. It helped me destroy the Collectors. The Reapers were using Legion like a signal booster to broadcast commands from the Dreadnought. We freed him.
We freed it.
This is a fascinating prototype. With some study, I may be able to use it to find a weakness in the Geth consensus.
Legion helped me in the fight against the Collectors.
So did your pistol. Should I worry about its feelings as well?
I don't think you want to continue this line of thought, Admiral. Legion is my friend. More importantly, it's our best source of information on the Geth.
The scientific benefits
are off the table.
What can you tell us about the Geth? How will they react without Reaper guidance?
This is a false assumption. You have cut off long-range control, but the old machines placed a base on Rannoch for short-range direction.
The Geth still have Reaper upgrades?
Correct. They are currently disorganized, but once the short-range signal is in place, they will recover.
Hila, I need to warn the fleet. Then, coordinate with Geralt. Move!
We need to take out the Reaper base. Where's it located?
Unknown.
Find it.
Understood. We do know the location of a server from which Geth fighter squadrons are controlled. The squadrons are targeting Creator life ships. Disabling them will limit casualties. We offer assistance.
Thanks.
Alright, I'm gonna run to the restroom really quick, but don't go anywhere, because I've got, I don't know, an hour or so to play at least. We should do the side quest we just got, okay?
The Geth recovered faster than we'd hoped. If it hadn't warned us, they could have wiped us out.
Sounds like you owe Legion an apology.
However advanced your friend is, it's still a Geth.
A Geth who just saved your fleet.
And I wish I could have known it better. But right now, we cannot afford trust. What do you need?
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
Man, I'm probably gonna need to take a half hour after I'm done to clean all the shitters out of the YouTube comments.
I know we need allies, but it's tough to only fight.
My video talking about alchemy really riled up the jackholes.
Commander, we've got reports of trouble at a Turian fuel depot on Scion. I've updated the galaxy map.
Important to tell you, can you meet me in comms? I'll send the nav point. No vids this time. Meet me in the commons. Oh, so that's the commons at Citadel. Got it. Surge, you cured the Genophage and a ruse in the field. I can't tell you how good that makes me feel. Melon. Nah, it's fine. People, drawing out people like that I'll want to remove their ability to comment on my YouTube channel will save me headaches in the future. The posts like this are like a honeypot chat. You just like spend 20 minutes like deleting all of them now, and then they won't harass you at separate points in the future.
Joker, really? I have work to do.
Oh, come on, it's just one simple question.
Then look it up on the extranet.
You can't believe everything you find there. It's more reliable to ask a friendly Asari.
I'm not telling you if my hair tentacles move.
Fine. Deny me the answer I've been...
Don't you have a ship to fly, Joker?
Fine, just asking a simple question.
Thank you. Blackmail would have been awkward to explain to Edie. Good to see you again, Shepard.
I really feel like they did a good job with the interactions between the characters on the ship in this one.
At your service.
Oh, I purchased upgrades in the bottom one, right?
I've always loved the M35 Mako. It's got heart, you know?
Oh, come on. The M44 Hammerhead is vastly superior.
Come on, that thing... It's made of tissue.
I'd hope so. That thing handles like a drunk rhino. No agility whatsoever.
More like a bull that can climb and climb.
It only climbs because of its stupid, vertically aligned Mass Effect field.
Shotgun, pistol,
Jump or
sniper
stick.
rifle.
No speed, no lateral movement.
Hey, with a cannon like that, who needs to move?
If you want that, why don't you just stick with the old M29 Grizzly?
Hey, I love that tank.
You would be one to love grizzly bears, Mr. Vega.
Do I not have it?
What? What's so funny?
That's the right area? Well, this makes my numbers bigger. This is upgrades, right? Once you've clicked on them at a location. Oh. Oh, this is just... What mods do I have on my AR right now? No, weapons upgrades are making the actual number on your weapon go up. I was looking for weapon mods. So I have this. Increases magazine capacity. That's probably fine. I like the more bullets. The shop inventory is just for the storage I've listed. Yeah. Alright. Alright, chance that we should do some of these side quests. So the Geth Radiator Reaper Control. These are the ones we should do. Geth Fighter Squadrons are targeting Quarian live ships. So this one... There aren't lightweight material mods for snipers or assault rifles. Okay. That's sad. It means if I want to keep using these two, I have to have my powers on low cooldown. Oh, DLC's added them? Concussive shot with the properties of active ammo. Sure. I'll have to walk around the Citadel more next time we get there.
Have you reached Zelkoris' escape pod?
Not yet. What's your status?
The civilian fleet has taken significant losses since Zelkoris sacrificed his ship to destroy a Geth ground cannon. Searching for their lost admiral is the only thing keeping the captains from panicking.
What makes finding the Admiral a priority?
Despite opposing the invasion, he did an admirable job protecting our civilian ships. Without him, some of our non-combatants are planning to leave the flotilla. Picture the consequences, if you will.
They've lost a leader in a war they didn't want.
Their wants are immaterial. We are committed. Even Zelkoris understood the civilian fleet's importance. The invasion would be stalled without a supply chain, after all.
I'll do what I can. Keep your civilians safe.
I make no promises. My own ships must be coordinated for our final strike on Rannoch.
I'm getting some static.
It appears Zelkoris crashed within range of a Geth jamming tower. You must disable it. Contact me. Make sure to proceed with caution.
Zen? Admiral Zen?
Looks like we're in range of the jamming
Hopefully
tower.
Admiral Chorus remained with the escape pod.
We'll see in a minute. Take us in to the tower.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
We're taking fire.
Cortez is the real MVP, chat. Silent hero of the story.
The Geth installed anti-aircraft guns beside the jamming tower.
We'll have to disable them on foot. Once the guns are gone, you take out the tower.
Right, Commander. Setting you down here.
My people have been in exile for centuries. To be standing here in the land of my ancestors.
Her own
We're
planet
getting
seems
closer
pretty
to that
nice.
jamming tower. I hope the Admiral is all right. There are so many Geth here already.
Cleanup crews. The Geth never learned to take survivors.
You can chat with him in cargo. You can date him if you like. That's great. Delete button going on here.
Shepard.
I'm okay. Watch out for more mines.
I plan to
Geth
check for
patrolling
mines
down
with my
there.
base. Alright, that one's dead.
There's Geth dropping in!
Yeah, shit. The Javelin has a thermoscope on it. That's interesting. It's like it shows heat signatures. No.
These
drones, solid distraction.
Let's look at the gun's control panel for a way to shut it off.
Plan.
One of us needs to take those AA guns offline.
Tally, you take the guns.
No problem.
Get dropping from orbit.
Good job, Liara. I like that the heavy weapons of this game are ones you just find on the mission instead of something you like randomly whip out to like melt a big thing. Like every time you'd whip out the rocket launcher in ME2, it felt pretty anticlimactic.
Good. Now let's shut down the two by the tower.
Hey, I saw that one before I stepped on it. It still blew me up, but I saw it first. Those are dead Geth that we didn't kill yet.
You heard my message. Send out a distress call.
Radios are down. You a soldier?
Maintenance. Dornhatst. I clean engine parts.
Don't move. We've got Medigel.
I've lost too much blood. Go. Look for the Admiral. Destroy that jamming tower. And you can radio him.
We'll find him, Dorn. I promise.
Please. Listen. The civilian fleet didn't want this war. If there's even a chance that Admiral Chorus can get us out alive, and my son, tell him. Tell Jonah that his father made it to the home world.
We will. Rest
It's a
well,
very
and
Earth-esque
as
setting
us, Rannoch.
for their home world.
Let's get to that tower.
Turrets!
Holy shit. What, do I gotta kill the guy in the turret? Is that what's going on here? What's her name just picked him up? God bless mages, chat.
Let's look at the gun's control panel for a way to shut it off.
Who should disable the gun, Shepard?
Always Tally.
I want you on this, Tally.
Right.
Shepard, you can use that Geth turret. More incoming Geth!
Give me more time. Done. This gun's offline.
Let's get the last one.
Geth at the door!
Who should disable the gun, Shepard?
I want you on this, Tally.
Right.
I'll signal the shuttle.
Our shuttle's got firepower, Chip.
Dawn, it's Zalcoris. Are you there? Dawn!
This is Commander Shepard. Gordon didn't make it, Admiral.
He didn't? I see.
I'm coming in with a shuttle. Where are you?
My surviving crew found their way to a clearing. I'll upload their location.
Stay together. We'll meet you there.
No, the Geth have cut me off. I hear another wave approaching.
Give us your coordinates.
Leave me. My crew will soon be overrun.
So will you.
My people are non-combatants, Shepard. They'll be slaughtered. Rescue them.
Admiral, I need you leading the civilian fleet if we're going to end this fight.
Civilians? Our entire race took up arms for this insanity. It's too late for us.
It's only too late if you die down here.
You can't possibly think you can stop this war.
I don't know. What I do know is that I can't do it without your help.
Ancestors, forgive me. Uploading my coordinates.
We're coming.
There's the Admiral! We have to hurry!
I've got this. You're clear. Go! Geth behind you. Get in cover. It's clear. Go!
Admiral, come on! Welcome aboard.
And away we
My
go.
crew. Perhaps there's still time. Hello? This is Zalcoris. Does anyone copy? Hello?
We've got to go.
Good thing the door on the back was open, right?
I pray they found comfort in the homeworld skies.
You probably pressed the button and they both opened by default.
Commander, unrest has spread further than I thought. You were right that I return.
Have you talked the civilian captains into staying?
Yes, they've regrouped into defensive positions around the fleet's core. If we hadn't stopped them from... Any aid I can offer is yours. After the Quarians drove the Geth straight into the Reaper's arms, I'd give anything to stop the madness of this war.
And that's why your people needed you back.
Of course. It's time we turned our attentions to those we can still save. Farewell, Shepard. Fly safely.
Commander, we've located the Reaper base transmitting the local signal.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
Time to cut the Geth off from the Reapers and put a stop to this madness.
The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's targeting computer.
So the Normandy launches the precision strike at whatever target I have painted? That ought to do it. Edie, this work for you?
Yes, it should enable us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
And anything else in our way?
The Geth will quickly reconfigure their jamming towers to neutralize this technology. You should not use it before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Are we clear to go?
That Geth fighter squadron is still tearing through the fleet.
Can you hold out?
If that fighter squadron isn't taken out, a lot of our ships won't make it. But we'll do what we can. This is your operation, Commander. If you want to strike now, you've got my support.
Commander,
I gave
Admiral
you some
Hackett's
reckless
available on
behavior
VidCom.
beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again, like last time.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
So?
Throwing more ships into that mess just puts more lives at risk, Admiral Garrel.
Fine. I'll pull back the heavy fleet. And when we're taking fire from both sides, those deaths are on your heads.
Thank you, Commander. It's difficult to keep him in line.
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
How is it being back with the fleet?
Right now, it's exhausting. I'm an admiral in the middle of a war. I just want us to get out of this alive. Everything else can wait.
When this is over, I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. If we survive this, we'll have a homeworld. My people need me.
You could help your people's homeworld by fighting the Reapers.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not thinking that far ahead yet.
Talk to you later, Tali.
If you want to catch up in private, call me up to your cabin.
Ah, so there's different voice lines in the cabin. Got
I
it.
just figured you'd be more sympathetic to someone joining Cerberus. You've never been big on aliens.
Yeah, I enlisted to kick ass, just like everyone else. And I need a better reason than it has scales to go kill somebody.
Good.
Cerberus is taking our dishonorable
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
Tali, I'm free if you'd like to come up.
I'll just be a moment.
Thanks for asking me up. I couldn't talk freely in front of Ron.
You okay?
No, I'm really not. 17 million lives are riding on me. And I don't know if I can save them.
You're doing everything you can. If the fleet falls, it won't be because of you.
There's a lot of people, Chip.
And Zen's ideas, the new tech that made an invasion too good to pass up, that's based on my father's work. If they die because of me, if I don't...
We'll get them out of there safely, Tali.
I couldn't do this without you, Shepard. I feel like I'm bluffing, trying to convince them that the Admiral's daughter knows what she's doing.
Not the Admiral's daughter. The Admiral.
I know. And at least now, I can push back against the worst ideas. That's why I accepted the position. And because of you.
Me?
When they offered me this position, I asked myself what you'd do. I thought you'd take the chance to make things better. That probably sounds stupid. It's just, I know I'm not really qualified for this.
You're doing fine, Tali. And thanks.
I should get back before the Admirals get into trouble again. I'll talk to you later.
Nobody's ever really qualified for anything, chat. We're all just faking it till we make it. Oh, you can cycle appearances. I think we did this at one point already. Not for Tali, though. It's weird that it makes you accept squad from that screen. Feels like leftover. Press info, appearances affect powers? Really? They're not just cosmetic? Armor bonus, plus 25%. Recharge speed? Huh. It's annoying that you can't cycle while you're in here. I want recharge speed. Yeah, I'll leave them both on recharge speed. Alright, we probably have time to do that other side quest before we call it an afternoon. Where are we supposed to be? We have... we're taking Tali out for these missions because we're doing her stuff. Oh, is that the one there? The fighter squadrons. The comm hub here? Or the Reaper base? Which one of these is the main story? I want to tap and find a pump. Do comm hub first. Okay. Recharge speed for later too. Just be spammy. I miss having my fast recharge speed. I'm kind of I think I might go back to the one with the fast recharge speed. I like being able to spam. I like being able to spam things.
Commander, it is as we feared. Geth squadrons have begun massing on a path to intercept our live ships.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server.
Oh, upgrading the Widow makes it lighter. That's good.
What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
That's insane. You're talking about a virtual world built for synthetics. Hostile Geth synthetics.
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual world?
Your species has experimented with virtual interfaces. You saw this on Project Overlord.
I saw how it almost unleashed a rogue AI-human hybrid on the galaxy.
We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
I have your back, Legion. Even if I don't quite understand why you need it.
You are an unknown. This is an advantage. Geth security is not adept at targeting organic thought processes. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
If it saves the live ships, we've got to try it.
Telemetry data predicts this operation has a high chance of success. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
You're not going to... Let's set the shuttle down by the cliff.
Well, I mean, he is a Geth, chap. Oh, thanks, Legion.
This is it?
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
Let's do it.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port.
The look between our teammates when he said you gotta go alone was good. Docking with the Geth, champ.
Consensus. Remain still. Shepard Commander, access movement during an upload is discouraged. Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into this server. We welcome you to our consensus.
Ah, the consensus is what the kids are calling it these days.
We've installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of this server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
I wouldn't call this familiar.
Matrixy sounds right, looks right.
Here.
You look different.
We have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will ensure there are no transfers or backups. This server will fall silent.
The sooner this place shuts down, the better.
Yes, create your lives remain at risk. Our goals must be met. There are 2 communication nodes on this server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist. Establishing connection to access point.
We gotta protect our exit port while we're docking, okay, Ender?
Warning, connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what the gun was for.
This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
Okay, I've got to ask. Why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
Then thanks, I think.
Familiar equipment. It's definitely helps to have familiar equipment while docking ship.
Connection established. Proceed to the access point. Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate. Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed. We cannot proceed until we gain access to this data cluster.
Gotta gain access to the data clusters, the kids are calling it these days, Jeff.
Accessing data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
You really want to rename the VI network?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant for people?
The word is Geth. Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01 circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Good point.
Oh, they didn't need to be masked on their homeworld.
You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue.
Explains why they're so desperate to get back. I mean, you can see Tally's face at some point, right? If you do the right thing, so like it's like faces exist for them.
You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue. This data cluster contains information timestamped 290 years ago. Creator, this This unit detects no malfunctions. It is still capable of serving.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown connects.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut the audio.
You may proceed to the last data cluster. Accessing data cluster.
We've got escaped Geth! They're pinned!
Open fire.
One's going for a weapon!
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model. Establishing connection with the remaining server node.
Like watching a slow motion train wreck? Yep.
Hello, Commander. Are you there?
Yes, technically. What's your status, Admiral Ron?
The guest squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss. Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
They made her face less alien because Tally fans were upset she wasn't hot. God, the internet is the worst, chat.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue. Shepard Commander, the Reaper code is adapted. It can now self-replicate.
You mean it grows back?
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed. You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
There's something in particular I'm looking for here?
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
I understand. So we have to shoot it further up so that way it can't regrow down here. So it's not a vulnerable point, you're just putting a stopgap so it has to regenerate there first. Alright, so it's not always gonna regenerate. Got it.
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infection to proceed. There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed. You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate. There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster. There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
Yeah, Legion, I hear ya.
Accessing data.
You hear, but are you listening?
Out of the way! You can't do this to them! I said step away from the gas! This is insane! We need the gas! You can't just destroy them for asking clothes! Time's up! Throw her in with the others.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth.
So we need to head that way. Am I supposed to be walking this way and blowing stuff up, or should I be somewhere else? Can't tell. My kingdom for a Bioshock Infinity arrow on the ground. That must be another route, huh? That must be that way, right? The blinky floor. Oh, here. Got it. Okay, that's really stupid, because I was totally standing here. Don't be a dick, Legion. Just put the floor in front of me next time.
We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster. You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate. There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster. There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
There can be more than one vulnerable point. Okay.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
That's really not fair, chat. You can't just expect gamers to look up. It's cheating. Well documented that expecting your players to look up is cheating.
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
I would like to unsubscribe from Legion helps you with infection tests.
New data found. This data comes from the period during which the creators declared martial law.
I repeat, release the rogue Geth units and come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Creator Megara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds Creator's safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnel then. Oh!
Creator Megara, what is your status?
They killed their own people to get at the Geth.
As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rannoch were ultimately outnumbered.
Feeling better and better about siding with Legion.
Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The Outbro is down. Do not engage the Geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
This isn't happening now?
It is time-stamped 290 years ago. It is the Creator Exodus at the end of the Morning War. We had secured freedom. The Creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait. The Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go?
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our Creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion? That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes.
You've been thinking about when we met?
It was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not going to be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed,
they want to be peaceful, chat.
With Geth, and perhaps Creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept. Connection with the remaining Slipper node established. We are ready to transport you.
Something's happening to the Geth. The fighter squadrons have stopped. We detect no more active programs inside their ships. Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
Root access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node.
Jesus was a carpenter, building bridges was part of his job.
What's wrong?
You must proceed to the editor and disconnect from Mother. Terminating remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.
What a weird setting. Very unique segment for the game. Surprised they put that in a side quest. Seems like a lot of work to add in extra stuff like that.
Shepard, are you hurt?
Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Are you sure? What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
They what?
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
You accept our actions?
The live ships are safe and we have more Geth on our side. We both did what we came to do.
We judged you would understand. Prime units will be available once the Reaper signal has been located and destroyed.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
War assets, chat. War assets. Those are the big boys, too. There's some thick lads.
Impressive, Commander. The Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me. Zen out.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
Nope, don't think so.
What about the extra help we've picked up along the way?
The Krogan and Turians have obviously been a big help. Urdnot Rex running the show is a bonus for us. And that female Krogan you rescued is rallying more support from the other clans. I'm glad you disabled that mom in Tuchanka. We could have lost a lot of Krogan support as it is. We picked up some Turian troops.
Good to hear. What about Aria's mercenaries?
Aria T'Loak, there's someone I never thought we'd be in bed with. The Blood Pack will be useful, and violent. Mostly Vorcha, I hear. We'll put the Blue Suns to good use. Intel says Narner Vosk is bringing his men, and that they're gunning for a fight. The Eclipse are providing troops and mechs. When we find a Reaper soft spot, they'll help us hit it. Don't want to know how you got Aria's cooperation, but whatever you did, it was worth it.
What about the Asari?
Since the coup attempt, the Asari have stepped up to the plate. They're committing fleets and sending a science team to work on the Crucible.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hackett out.
Alright.
Then we need those ships to recover life pods.
They'll be more valuable running salvage on the Dreadnought.
We're not letting people in life pods die just so you can rummage through Geth debris.
You yourself said the life signs were weak. They might already be dead.
Zen, you can always send a salvage team later.
Unless there isn't a later because we're defeated due to a lack of Geth technology. Fine. I'm diverting ships to rescue life pods. As soon as they're finished, I want them back.
Thanks, Shepard.
The admirals are like children, chat. What is that yelling in the other room? Hold on. Space Jesus is coming.
My old sergeant told me that Cerberus started out as an Alliance Black Op.
Black Ops always go bad. If you have to deny
You've got new messages, Commander.
Space Jesus is actually just Space Stat. Geth programs and hardware designation. Legion have requested Prime runtime updates. Shepard Commander on platform status. Prime platforms housed in server remain stationed on Ragnarok. Alrighty. This seems like a good breakpoint for the day. So are we... We probably want to do the next priority mission tomorrow. Or, gosh, it's Friday, isn't it? On Monday to start, I think. How far into the game are we at this point? Do we think another 5 hours, another 10 hours? There's a lot of fetch quests in here. I'm not gonna bother doing. We're pretty good to do priority tomorrow. You think we're only about 40% through? Okay. I'm gonna do, so with Alchemy happening on Thursday, we're only gonna get to do 3 sessions next week of Mass Effect. I wanna do all magic on Thursday. So, or Thursday, Friday. So we'll do a little bit, I think we're gonna do a little bit less magic Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So we'll probably finish this. It'll be another week and a half to 2 weeks on this, which is fine. It's been good. I was just wondering, appreciate people filling me in. At any rate, I hope everybody enjoys your weekend. Remember, tomorrow I'm gonna be back with the Pokemon Unite Open. If you're someone that enjoys that game, be sure to drop by for coverage. If you have a team that you like to play with, it's free to sign up, and we have $500 in prizes, sponsored by Metafy.gg. Looking forward to that. That tomorrow. All right. Peace, folks. Everybody enjoy the rest of your Friday wherever you're at.